This is Don Rasmussen with Quartermaster Stewardship Ministries, and I'm joined with my friend, Pastor Keith Collins. Thanks, Keith, for being with us today.
Thank you, Don. Great to be here.
Listen, I want to say thank you so much for requesting your pro-life impact report. Just keep in mind that this is a generic report. And so, Keith, what we've done is we've taken the S&P 500 and we've indicated and showed the biggest violators of our Christian values, particularly in the area of pornography and abortion. Now, keep in mind that if you have investments, there are over 4,000 publicly traded companies out there, and 76% of them violate our values. Now, a personalized report, of course, is going to show you specifically what applies to your investments. Matter of fact, Keith, if you do me a favor, would you share with everyone what a personalized impact report would provide for them?
Absolutely, Don. You know, many Christians have heard a lot of talk about the evils of abortion, pornography, other nefarious activities that take place in our nation. And, you know, we've been even burdened and saddened by some of the recent things that we've seen in our nation. The Bible is very clear on these issues, and we want to be doers of the word and not hearers only. And I'm sure you're probably like Don and I and so many others that love the Lord. You want to do something. It's not enough just to talk about this. Now, the most important thing that any of us could do, first of all, is to pray. And the second thing is vote. It's an incredible privilege that we have as Americans. But the next thing that we can do is that we can make sure that we are not investing in companies that are egregiously violating our biblical values.
That's right.
So, you know, here's the problem, Don. You know, when you own a share of a company, you are literally profiting from anything that that company is doing. And this is different than like if you and I went out and we bought, let's say I have grandchildren, baby shampoo from Target. We're basically telling that company that makes that baby shampoo to keep producing more baby shampoo. But when you buy a share in a company, you are literally partaking of everything that company's involved in. And as you've already shared, I mean, you look at even the companies in the S&P 500, many of them egregiously violate our biblical values.
Right.
So you actually own and are making money from pornography, from abortion. So, you know, it's imperative, I believe, that every Christian investor move their money into companies that refuse to participate in the evils of things like abortion and pornography. And I know, Don, that if we would do that as investors, it would strike a massive blow against these satanic industries. And I promise you, these companies would stand up and pay attention because, as you know, money talks.
That's right. And the reality is, you know, when we reach out to these companies to have a conversation with them, they say they hear from all these organizations like Planned Parenthood, they're not hearing from the Christian church.
That's right. Yes.
So besides, you know, of making sure that you have a clean portfolio, there's other things you can do as well. Now, if you've not heard of it, in the industry, the financial industry, there's actually a whole segment that is focused towards values-based investing, or some refer to as BRI, or biblically responsible investing. It turns out there are many companies out there, Keith, that are actually have met the rigorous screening process. Not necessarily Christian companies,
right,
but they're companies that are not going to involve themselves in things that would contradict our value system.
Right.
And so, you know, through a personalized impact report, you can find out in your portfolio, if you're an investor, of what things are being invested into and what companies are clean. Matter of fact, there are some organizations out there that will actually take a percentage of their profits, Keith, and give back to kingdom things, such as pro-life counseling, the Bibles for the persecuted church, end of human slavery, and even get the gospel out.
Awesome.
And so I just want to encourage you to that you can get your own personalized impact report. You just click below and request yours. Now, we are a 501c3 organization. There's no cost to this here. You can do anything you want to with this report. But ultimately, we want to make sure that you're educated about what's inside your portfolio. And also, for those who want, you can find out alternatives. Again, thank you very much for joining Keith and myself.
Yes.
And we wish you the best. God bless.